tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. In this one, we'll see the Philadelphia 76ers against the Boston Celtics. I'm Kevin Harlan with Mike Fratello and Clark Kellogg. On the sideline, David Aldridge. The Celtics shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And that one falls for Collins.
Taking 2 shots.
And so Collins nails both of them.
And he's making them count at the charity stripe. No surprise there.
LaRusso against Collins. Malone, the pass to LaRusso. The kick out to Irving. Knocks it loose. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. This one for 3. Collins, good. Collins has got 5.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
That one is good from LaRusso.
Such a gifted offensive player. He can hurt you in a variety of ways. He's a headache for opposing defenses.
From deep, Collins. Fires the 3. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
A red-hot beginning to this game.
Well, he's a real good offensive player, so they want to get him going early.
LaRusso against Collins. And that one's good by LaRusso.
Boy, how about the confidence? I love watching him be that assertive down low.
And pin the blame on the defense there. You can't just give him an open layup.
Good on the triple.
Looking to stretch things out and using an accurate shot to do so.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. And then LaRusso with the dunk.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket. Well, that time he got the defense off balance with the well-timed pump fake. Nice work.
For Philadelphia, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Here's Malone. And then Malone with the jam.
What a vicious slam from Malone, demonstrating how powerful he is down there.
For Boston, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. On deep, Collins. And it's Malone with the rebound. It's LaRusso. And it falls over the rim and in. 8 points for him.
Good job using his size to see over and past the defense and find the shot he wants.
You can't forget about him in mid-range. He will take that. Well, he's consistent from out there, especially when you give him room.
And here we go. Fast break, and Bird's got it. Collins looking around. That one goes in. Collins has got 18 points.
When it comes to scoring the ball, he is prolific and proficient.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
In their last game, they were extremely sharp, putting together a total effort.
The defense was there, the offense was there. Just a great performance.
Big Daddy's checked in for the 76ers. And the Celtics also making a change. Thunder's checked in for Collins. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And that's a surprising time, Clark, for an intentional foul.
It sure is. I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, I'm not sure what he's trying to accomplish right there. I'll tell you what, he better have a good reason for it, or he's going to be seeing some extra pine time.
Collins checked in for the Celtics.
Pure hustle. Larry Bird always gives 110%.
And here's Collins. 18 points for him. There's the 3. And the Celtics another 3.
They could not have asked for a better start.
This is looking like a no contest already.
Here's Big Daddy. He's covered by Brown. And they get it. Yep, that one goes. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And then Collins slams it in.
From the tip, this team has flexed its muscles and shown its dominance.
What a start, particularly on the offensive end.
And it's Irving with the ball for Philadelphia. They trail by 11. Takes a three. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Boston.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponents in transition tonight. Right away, they're finding points off the fast break.
Collins with it, picked up by Malone. And again, Boston with the triple.
They are really shooting the heck out of the ball. Fantastic start from 3.
When you knock down threes early, it stretches the floor, opens everything up.
Irving drops it in from 14 feet away.
What a sweet jumper that was. Great J from Dr. J.
Fires from deep. Good, another from 3.
Tell you what, he's going to have a lot more chances to knock down shots if he continues to shoot like that from the three-point line.
Just watch the lanes open wider as the defense creeps toward the perimeter.
Malone, a screen on Brown. The Big Daddy passes to Irving. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Big Daddy. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
From deep, Collins. It's hauled in by the 76ers. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston.
Tell you what, we saw how combative, competitive, yet enjoyable last season's series was. 2 excellent teams going at each other.
And again for 3.
Just good fundamental play. If a guy is this open, you feed him.
Here's Big Daddy, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Big Daddy's got 8 points.
Let's credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Collins, good.
Looking to stretch this lead out even further, going right after his shot.
And the defense continues to not be up to the challenge.
Pass to LaRusso. Into the lane. Goes back up. And the layup is good. He's got 10.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Releases. And it's Boston with another.
Excellent vision on display, dropping a dime to set up his teammate.
Here's Big Daddy. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And so it's the Boston Celtics with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And with as many... And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen the Celtics really take control here.
The defense has been really active tonight early on, forcing turnovers and coming up with some steals, too.
And what a tone they've set with their defense. Exactly the way they wanted to start things off. He's been a big factor here in the first half, scoring in bunches.
Here's Big Daddy. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Bird. Collins wide open. He connects again from distance.
More and more big players shooting threes. It poses a challenge for the defense.
And now here's Chris. He's guarded by Johnson. From deep, Collins. Good. Another from 3.
What a power surge by these guys. They can't miss.
Literally, what a stretch.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Good work there as it goes.
This is where Malone feasts. Give him the rock down low, and he's looking to convert.
From past the arc. Connects again from distance.
He just continues to rain it on them from downtown. It's again from deep.
Greg, the way he's shooting, he has a good chance to join some elite names on the list of the most threes in a game. And the 76ers decide to take their first... timeout here. And the 76ers making a change here. Cheeks is checked in. Randall's checked in for Boston. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Malone, and the rejection by Collins. Hangs in the air. He got it again. Sensational.
Pinballing around down low, but he stayed under control for the bucket.
76ers have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. With the new season, Clark, officially underway, what are you most excited about as we go into this new season?
Yeah, I'm always looking forward, Kevin, to which players make the big jumps from year to year. We hear all the time about players putting in the time and work during...
And again for 3.
You would think they were really feeling good in warm-ups because they started this game hot out of the gates.
And their shot selection has been excellent. Great patience shown by them.
The Big Daddy pass.
Celtics foul. Randall. First personal foul. First
Easy Breezy's checked in for Jones.
Substitution.
Austin also with the sub. Buckner's checked in. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Malone. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
That's the kind of look you're working towards. Nice play.
And here's Collins from out. Connects again from distance.
And this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now for most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc. And good that time. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. There's the triple. And got it! Another basket.
Three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
The 76ers have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Pass to Big Daddy. And the 76ers tack on 2 more. For Boston, they've gotten on a roll and just kept going here in the second quarter. 8 of 8. Good! Another from 3.
He is having a remarkable first half from three-point land. He's been dialed in since the moment he stepped on the court.
From about 16, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Attacking with a very confident jump shot.
Coach just trying to get something going here in the half court.
Yeah, that's what they've been struggling to execute.
Collins, good.
The defense was wanting, and he gave it to them.
76ers have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Here's Easy Breezy. He's guarded by Collins. Takes it inside. Easy Breezy, that's good.
Slick move, coming off the pick and going straight to the hoop.
The tray. And again.
That's why the D has to be right up on him, or else he will pull up like this.
There's 1:26 left in the first half, and the shot is good. Big Daddy's got 14.
This is clearly a man on fire. Was tremendous last game.
And that has bled into this.
And yep, another basket.
A shooter of his caliber can never be left that wide open.
76ers have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Pass to P. Here's Big Daddy. He's got 14. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
I can't believe what I just saw. What did I just see? Oh, my.
I don't know, but it was something special, and I cannot get it out of my brain.
You don't see many in-game dunks that look like that.
Rising up to finish the oop.
And Clark, you and I sitting here could just see that play developing right before our eyes.
Good vision on the pass.
And another one.
3 points.
Relentless effort on the offensive end. The defense just can't contain his energy.
The 76ers shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. It's stolen by McHale. Outside Collins. And good! He hits it again.
And that score moving him clear into third all-time for scoring.
Well, G.A., you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished either. Count that bucket.
You know, the defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
Fires the three. Connects again from distance.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
And so it's Boston, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. What can you say? The chosen one, an impressive effort here today.
I don't think there's any question about it. The coach talked to them at halftime about what adjustments they need to make in order to slow him down and keep him from going off.
Yeah, he really torched them in the first half. I'm sure a lot of their focus will be on slowing him down in the second.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Here's Easy Breezy, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Confidence poking through on that mid-ranger. Tough shot to get a feel for.
And again for three.
There it is, a shot that puts him tied at the top of the record books.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing. The shot's good from Irving.
And Irving is good at setting the tone on shots like this, wasting no time shooting off the catch.
And here's Collins from outside. Connects again from distance.
And it makes sense why they keep running the offense through him, proving how efficient he is.
LaRusso against Collins. About 1 minute played here in the second half.
The only thing that can slow down his three-point onslaught, a break in play.
Well, this crowd can do nothing but watch in awe, G.A. He has been spectacular.
We knew he could shoot, but this barrage of threes we've seen is stunning. He is redefining greatness with his shooting.
Clock at 6. Here's LaRusso. Got a hand on it. And he stays with it. Malone, good. Boston's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Yet another bucket.
Ever since halftime, they have been parked out at the arc, dropping bomb after bomb.
And who can blame them? When you're hitting like this, you gotta just keep it going.
Irving passes to Malone. Collins grabs the miss. Boston's gotten the three ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. And the shot goes down. Collins has got 11 points here in just the second half. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Easy breezy passes to Malone. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
A tried and true play for this team. Malone exceptional in the pick and roll.
From deep, Collins. The shot, no good. 76ers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. The steal. Parrish outside. Outside Collins. Buries the corner three.
Look, you have to account for the corner three because it's the shortest one on the court. That's why guys shoot such a high percentage from there.
Stolen by Parrish. Left side Collins. And good! There's another.
And incredible. Never thought we'd see another player score this much.
I mean, it feels surreal, doesn't it? That score puts him tied for the second most points in an NBA game. What a historic night. Malone's shot, good. Malone's got 6 in the quarter.
Nice footwork to get into position to score from close range.
Outside Collins. Good, that's another bucket.
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands, Greg, alone for second place for points. What an unbelievable night. And again, Philadelphia turns it over.
Some nights, nothing goes your way. They're trying to compete, but they've been outclassed.
Big Daddy's checked in for the 76ers. Then for the Celtics, Larry Bird's checked in for Henderson. The chosen one comes in for Johnson. And it's Brown in for Maxwell. And the league clerk continuing to grow. This is year 4 for the expansion Dallas Mavericks. Which city you think will be next to add an NBA franchise?
You know, Kevin, I don't have a crystal ball, but I think Minnesota almost got a team the same time as Dallas did. Perhaps they'll be next in line. With the way the game is growing in popularity, I wouldn't be surprised to see a few expansion teams in the near future.
Knocked loose. Brown the pass to the chosen one. Right side, Collins. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
76ers ball.
Here's Easy Breezy. He's guarded by Collins. There's 1:38 left to play in the third. And that one, good. 8 points for Easy Breezy.
Absolutely fearless with that mid-range shot. Surprised he got it up and over him.
Another one goes. Incredible.
Yep, he's their leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
It's tipped. It's off his leg. And it's being called a kickball. And some changes here for the 76ers. Jones checked in for Easy Breezy. And it's Richardson in for Irving. Richardson the pass to Malone. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. He's checked in for Richardson.
Substitution for your 76ers. Number 0.
Pass to Collins. The 3. And the Celtics another 3.
Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
The 76ers have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Here's Big Daddy. He's covered by Brown. Good on the shot. Big Daddy's got 20.
Well, he needs help. Scoring-wise, his teammates need to do something.
And here's Collins from out. And another one falls. Amazing.
Some guys just have a knack for getting to the open spot. It's part of what makes him such a dangerous shooter. And even on hostile ground, the fans have to respect what he's done tonight.
You know, Greg, he's filling it up and giving them their money's worth with his terrific performance.
This is really incredible stuff right now. He's in the zone, and you're probably just assuming whatever he throws up is probably going in.
Harper, he's checked in for the 76ers. Then for the Celtics, Gerald Henderson, he's checked in for Parrish. Maxwell comes in for Larry Bird. And it's Johnson in for Brown. Here's Malone. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Got it in close, and that just about always helps.
From deep, Collins. Good. Another from 3.
I really like how they've worked to get the best shot. Good, better, best. Never let it rest. Showing great patience there.
A total team effort in this regard. Everyone working together and being selfless on offense.
Bucket is good.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
From deep, Collins. Oh, he got it off Clark just in time.
Cold-blooded, composed, and wet.
That's got to be disheartening to the defense. They thought they'd be able to force him into taking a bad shot.
And we welcome you back in with the arena. Still buzzing from the historic achievement we witnessed in the last quarter. Austin with the ball, and at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game marks the start of a 5-game homestand, their longest of the season.
A solid point guard. This team is in good hands with Henderson.
76ers shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Launches it. And again, Boston with the triple.
3 points.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It's kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
You know, something else that catches my eye is the fact that they have blocked a bunch of shots. I mean, the blocked shot totals, extremely impressive. The defensive intensity, top level. How about the damage they've done from deep? Sniping away with great confidence.
They're certainly taking threes in bunches. Can't blame them given the results they're seeing right now.
Here's Big Daddy, and he banks in the layup. Big Daddy's got 22.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
From deep, Collins. Kept alive by Boston. Johnson, the pass to the chosen one. Takes the 3. Hits it again. Wow.
I think the defense has to turn that knob a bit. Ramp it up some. You can't allow him to get those kinds of outside looks.
Especially when you're already trailing. It's time to lock it down out there.
Here's Big Daddy. He's guarded by Collins, and he makes that one. And now 24 points for Big Daddy. Here's Boston now. They're on a 12-4 run right now. The chosen one passes to Collins. The 3, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
Down the stretch, when you need buckets, go to the guy who's gotten you this far.
Yeah, he's been relentless.
Now, here's Cheeks. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. The Celtics have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Shot by Collins, no good. 76ers have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Stolen by Collins. Launches a 3, and again for 3.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
Knocked away. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Pass to the chosen one. For 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, I tell you, his vision has been outstanding in this one. Finding many opportunities to create for his team.
This is how you run an offense, moving the ball and rewarding ready shooters.
Here's P. And the rejection by Collins. Lets the 3 fly. Hits the 3-point bomb.
And we've come to expect this from him, filling it up in effortless fashion this quarter.
Driving to the basket. Maxwell against Jones.
And the defense was ready for that. They know he's a threat at the rim and swarmed him on that layup.
From deep, Collins nailed from three-point land.
During this final quarter, he has erupted from outside the arc. You just assume every three he takes now is going down.
Here's easy breezy. There's the screen to end the run. That's good on the jump shot. Collins against Jones. Three-pointer. Another bucket. Wow!
Since the break, he's been on point from beyond the arc. I tell you this, when he's this hot, it's fun to watch.
The 76ers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Count it. Good.
Nice looking mid-range J. Give Cheeks these opportunities and he doesn't pass them up.
Fires for 3. Drills it from outside.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Here's Big Daddy. Banked in off the glass. Big Daddy's got 6 here in this quarter.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent here tonight. Winning in strong fashion. A relentless effort notches a W for the Celtics.
A dominant performance, Clark. A huge win for this team.
Well, the coaching staff has to be pleased with how well the game plan was executed. It was a fun W as well, and I imagine the coaches are going to have a good night's sleep after this one.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for the chosen one.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
And here's Collins from outside. And again, Boston with the triple.
They have shown up at just the right time, putting the finishing touches on this game.
This run absolutely closes the door on any chance of a surprise ending. That'll do it.
Here's Cheeks. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
They're really making a go of it, but perhaps too little, too late.
But you respect them for playing out the string.
Connects again.
Even in enemy territory, they put together quite an impressive performance here.
I think being out on the road helped them in this one. They were eager to silence these fans.
Here's P. It's deflected, and he gets it back. Jones. And it's slammed in by Jones.
Love seeing Jones flush it home. His aggressiveness down low is impressive.
From deep, Collins knocks down the 3-ball.
He got the space he needed, and with his shot, that's going in more often than not.
Cheeks against Johnson. Cheeks no good. Outside Collins. Again, what an avalanche! Here's easy breezy. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They played as well as you can play.